Hey guys, my name is Lindsay and welcome back to my channel where I talk all about Real Madrid. I just want to apologize for not uploading a video like I said I would in my last one. Unfortunately, I woke up feeling really unwell and I needed to take a few days to myself, but now I'm back. I'm feeling better than ever. And in today's video, I want to discuss the performance of Real Madrid in the last two games that they've had. But before I get started, I do want to give you guys a heads up. I am in the process of making a more professional account for all about Real Madrid. So once that gets cleared and I get more details on it, I will share that all with you. In the meantime, you can keep subscribing to this channel and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that way you can stay up to date on everything. Now, let's talk about the game against Alavés. Real Madrid won 5-0 in that game. It really seemed like Ancelotti wanted the entire team to perform like it was the UCL final, or at least the warm-up game for it. A really beautiful game to watch, and Real Madrid was able to add another great game to the rest of their high scores of the past season, which I want to share with you. We had the game against Asusana, winning 4-0. Against Valencia, we won 5-1. Villarreal, we were 4-1, 4-1 against Barcelona, 5-3 to Atletico Madrid, 4-0 to Girona, who was always on top of the La Liga, 4-0 to Celta Vigo, 4-0 again to Granada, and then 5-0 to Alavés. At that point, Real Madrid was making a lot of goals. And all of this was being done without a number 9, who is a player that everyone expects to score the goals. But Real Madrid isn't like that. The whole entire team participates. I mean, let's take Bellingham, for example. In the beginning of the season, no one was expecting him to make any goals, but he's up to 19 now, and he's just a midfielder. We also have Vinny, Rodrigo, and Jose Lu. They're all at 17. And we have our big star, Arda Güler, who, within 5 games scored 6 goals. Like in the Alavés game and yesterday's game, he won a total of 3 goals. He is on fire, but as you can see, like the whole team, makes a goal. It's not just one person. So that I really respect. Now I want to talk about Courtois and Lunin. After watching last week's game, I honestly was on the fence with both players. They both performed really, really well. They have, really carried the team in their careers. And in the last game with Courtois, you could see, was completely back. He performed so well. He fully dedicated himself and he really showed up. And then in yesterday's game with Lunin, I don't know about you, but I did not see Lunin out there. I know he was physically there, but that wasn't the Lunin that we all know and love. There was just no effort. Like his head wasn't in the game. I really expected a lot more effort from him, and it's really disappointing to see him after each and every ball that came at him, it just went through and like he wasn't saving any of them. You know, Before yesterday's game, I really believed that he had a higher chance of, playing in the UCL final against Dortmund. But now I'm, kind of feeling differently about it. My mindset has kind of shifted, just like his performance shifted. And I think Ancelotti really needs to make a big decision for that game that's coming up. I also think Real Madrid overall needs to step it up. I think they may have gotten a little bit too comfortable with their high scores and winning all the time. I think that they were performing really well in the first half of yesterday's game, but in the second half, I don't know about you, but I just saw them completely like dissociate from the game. Now I want to talk about Militao. I said it once, I'll say it again. He is not 100% ready. He's not even 50% ready. Honestly, they should just take him off of the field. He needs to continue healing. He needs to get himself together. He should not be playing anymore. And I think we were all able to see that in yesterday's game. wasn't able to perform well. He's obviously weak, and when he's weak, the whole team is weak. As we saw, Sorloth was able to score 4 goals against Madrid. I mean, he has the opportunity to tell his grandkids that he scored 4 goals against Real Madrid, the best team in the world. And, that's so disappointing for us. And this is all because, two big players, Militao and Lunin, were not on their A game. I really hope that Ancelotti is able to take notes from this game and he's able to make better choices for the UCL final, because that is a game that needs to be taken very seriously, a lot more serious than yesterday's game. I'm also curious what happened between the first and second half of the game, because when they were in the first half, they were dominating. We, scored a few goals and everything was great. And then the second half, I don't know if you were able to tell, but they had completely disassociated from the game. They came back and they were not there. They were not Real Madrid. So I don't know if Ancelotti said something to them, or maybe again, like they got too comfortable. Something happened, and like I said, they cannot be making these mistakes in the UCL final. Like if we start winning like 4-0 or 3-0 in the first half of the final, I hope that they don't have that mindset like, oh, like we got this in the bag and we don't really need to try, because that's not the mindset you want to have. And they never really had that mindset before, but in yesterday's game I was just completely shocked by that. So yeah, hopefully that was just like them having a bad day and they're able to perform better next time. So anyway, in the end, Villarreal and Madrid, they had a tie, 4-4, which isn't the end of the world, but based on what I was watching on the TV, I was just really disappointed in Real Madrid. I know it wasn't an easy game. Villarreal was putting in a lot of effort. Their defense was really good yesterday. So if we take apart the second half of the game, Real Madrid was dominating and they were performing really well. They were able to score 4 goals in Villarreal Stadium, which isn't easy to do. So I will just look at that as the positivity in yesterday's game. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up everything I wanted to discuss today. I will be making more videos talking about Mbappe and his future. I also want to talk about Modric and Kroos, what their futures look like, if there's a possible renewal and contracts with Real Madrid. So stay tuned for that. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give a like. I do appreciate it. And also don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see more of my content, you can always follow me on Instagram at AA Real Madrid. But until next time, guys, Hala Madrid. Bye.